Well played. Well played.
Welcome, welcome everybody. It is the co-stream live for Minecraft Live 2021. I could not be more excited than what we're going to be seeing here starting in the next 5 minutes. I did not get on early because I did not want to show you guys the 20-minute preview to this. Not only because there's a lot of swaying of votes and stuff, but because last year's first 20 minutes before the real deal was an absolute snooze fest. Having said that, I'm super excited. We got the mob vote where we're going to be able to choose between the Copper Golem, LA, And of course, the glare. Whatever noise that thing makes. Not only that, but we're going to hear more about the 1.18 update and how we're going. Hopefully they're going to talk more about an official release date. That's what I'm hoping for. That we'll get for all these mountains, cliffs, caves, all this stuff that's coming up. I'm also hoping that we hear about the Warden and more about Shulk sensors and how those are fitting in. And what's coming in 1.19 after that, we should be hearing about that as well. And that usually comes in the summer of, so that would be summer of 2022. But without further ado, I'm co-streaming. So we need to get over to the main stream and then we can continue talking. But let's get over to the main stream a few minutes early. Now it's only in 1K. Minecraft Live in 1K? What? I don't know why they didn't like step it up to 2K or 4K, but they're doing it in 1080p, 1K. Let's get over there and check it out. I'm excited that you guys are here with me. Let's go over yonder. Whoops. 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 Oh my God. Malfunction. Malfunction. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's see what they're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Scary.
헐, 잠깐 소리 봐봐. 너무 신기하지 않아?
Why that thing? What did I do to deserve this? No! Run away. Okay, and
Oh, they're showing Minecraft Dungeons right now.
It's dead. It's
With
dead.
the ray tracing, it helps make everything look way brighter.
Ray
It just makes
tracing.
everything pop. And technically speaking, you could have the ray tracing on and have another texture.
We
so
still
if
got
that
2
texture
minutes,
that you already
everybody.
have on is already kind of realistic enough, and you go ahead and you throw ray tracing on it.
I thought that
it
was
would look
my
pretty
screen
dope.
that was all
En
weird.
ocelot armor, gott folk!
Bro, this feed
Du fick en
sucks.
ocelot armor.
1080p,
Undrar den
60.
Oj, vad är det där? A whip? Whip it, picked up a
What
whip.
is going on? Here we go. This should be better.
Está guapísimo, colega. Oh, le metemos cangrejo, seguimos por aquí.
All right.
Y tenemos
We got
que-
1080p,
Ay, cuidado. Madre
60.
mía. Madre mía, madre mía, madre mía. Qué guapo está este mapa, tío. Mira, mira, mira.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I was in... Sorry,
Isn't that
Dynamic
awesome?
Duo.
Look
I
at
was
the
in the
light coming
void.
down from there. That is so atmospheric.
We got it.
I love it. See, the natural lighting mixed
The
with the
natural
warm
lighting.
light of the torches. I just love the atmosphere.
I'm going to put my headset on, so hopefully you don't hear any
That has
video
a
echo
completely
from the
different
screen.
vibe.
哎，他进去了！哇，他进去了！自投罗网。
Since my
这你还
monitor
不死啊
actually has audio.
I'm a minion.
Actually, real speakers. Go figure.
Oh, okay. Hello. Sneak around the sides.
Vad är det här? Det är jätter!
Is that better?
Jättegärna!
Can you hear the game screen better, or was it fine the other way?
Kan du inte tämja dem då? Han skriker! Green Hill John! 뭐야? 나 옆으로 보는 2D 같은 게임 생각했는데 이런 식으로 된다고 진행이? 오. 아, 나 때려버리게.
I guess we're looking at mods real quick.
이렇게 표현이 돼? 아, 잠깐만요.
Mira, 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 estamos construyendo todos.
Vamos a ser constructores.
やばいやばいやばいやばい。
火がめっちゃついてるが。
本当だ。
待って待って。これ
These are all the crazy mods.
これね無理やりゲット。ああ待って消えた消えた今のうちに。
You know what? I would love a Minecraft Dungeons first-person mode.
絶対落ちない。
And this is
I wish
one of my
they'd do
favorites.
that.
This
Minecraft
is
Dungeons
a pool
first person.
table. My design of a pool table.
I'm all
here.
in on that.
We've got our little holes that the balls can fall into. We've got a ball here.
That's not a ball.
Oh.
That's a square.
Oh, no. Help!
Oh,
help,
I got
help.
him.
I'm done.
Oh, God. Don't die on me.
No!
Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
Fantasy violence. All right, I'm kicking the music off. We're getting into the real deal now. This is going to be it. Keeping our health bar full. All cast and crew take daily temperature and health checks. This is all about the pandemic procedures. It's barley. Yeah, I know, Dynamic. What's up? Yo, Gaming, what's happening? Dynamic Duo, welcome, welcome. There'll be more people here. Here it is. They can always come back and rewatch this stream. Hey. Levi friend, what's happening? The axolotls. I like what they did with this. This is pretty cool. Whoa.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021.
Wow, 3D.
I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today.
One?
So let's do it.
Their whole stage. That's trippy looking.
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about
They did
everything
so much
we
better
announced.
with their stage this
Hang
year.
out with
That's
us
awesome.
here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development
Give us
process
Caves
of
and
Cliffs
Cliffs.
Part 2.
I
Hi,
mean,
Agnes. Hi, Henrik.
hello. It'd be nice to have it.
Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited. Very excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the
I can never
Minecraft
tell
Live
if she's
stage.
really excited or not.
right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes, yeah, this update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff. But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard.
Or make it
So
actually
as designers
playable,
and developers,
you
when
mean?
we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been play testing and giving us feedback. And it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing. And you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots, and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh
and
my God,
I know
she's
you were
gonna
kind of
cry.
nervous when you decided to split
Where's
the
everybody?
update and like tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean, it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because as we know, Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so
You're the
big,
best,
to be able to
Gail.
do it properly
Gail,
and take
you're
the
the
time
best.
and
This
really
is
do
why
it
you
well.
lead the
So
pack.
we're super thankful that we got so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Oh man,
yeah, we
Warden?
do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor. And we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is.
Are they going to delay it again?
So it got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality.
Oh,
but
no.
that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
Yes,
right?
so we're going to show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things, so that's exciting.
So
know,
we'll
Gil.
move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And we're going to look at that
Bro!
later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff.
They just
from
delayed the
Brandon.
Warden and everything
now, Henrik
again.
and Agnes, you two are
Until
working
summer of
with
2022.
an awesome team of developers.
Yes.
And this was like quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that
We're
went
not
into
getting the
Caves and
Warden
Cliffs Part 2.
for another
Let's watch it.
8 months.
The best part of my
I
job,
can't believe they
think
just
it's
delayed
just
it again
creating
like
a
that.
game.
Just
I want to make people happy.
it was supposed to come out in
In the new
1.17.
update, I've been primarily focused.
It was supposed to come out in 1.17. Then they said, no, we're going to back it up, but we will for sure bring it to you in 1.18. Now they kicked it again all the way to 1.19, which is probably summer of 2022 for the Warden and the Deep Dark. So again, we have a half-finished 1.17 being drug out for 2 years. What?
Focusing on creating the mountains.
What's
and
up,
also
God is
putting
good?
everything
What's
together in the
happening?
new
Spirit
generation
Ninja,
of the
what's
world.
up?
So that's the
You showed
caves
up
and the
just in
mountains and
time to
everything
hear a
in between.
delay.
When I started this project about a year ago,
Bro.
I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much.
All right, so what we've
and it's
seen
really been a team
is all we're gonna
effort,
get.
Java and Bedrock together.
They're just going to make it better so we
In
can
this
play
update,
it.
my role is to bring to life
Everything
the
else
cave
we've not
part,
seen yet
and together with
isn't
our colleague
happening.
who work on the mountains, we present to you
Wow.
the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations
Cliffs
for the caves,
and the caves.
is
Cliffs and the caves.
the
Cliffs,
Sonodons
caves,
cave
cliff
systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from
Oh, you
Vietnam,
like that stream,
and
God is
we
good?
get to
It was a hectic.
use these
We'll do better
cave
in the future
systems in
when we
my
do more of
country and
those.
put it into the game. So I felt so proud
plan on doing a lot more mini
you
game
think about the caves.
streams.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks.
What works slow and try to optimize it. You guys all, I don't know if you guys know, but if you go into the experimental, it's extremely slow and almost impossible to play. You can load it, but it takes forever. And because it takes so long to load everything in, they slowed down the elytra. So the elytra now is very, very slow, and you have to use a lot of rockets to get up to the top of a mountain, a lot of rockets. And they intentionally slowed it down so that everything has a chance to load in before you get there, so you don't fall into a non-loaded chunk and everything like that. But this guy's job is to speed up the stuff that's slow, but all I'm seeing lately is them slowing down the stuff because the loading times take forever. Even with the new SSDs on the new systems.
A lot,
speedy
and
hard drives.
it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which
Bro, that looks
can
terrible.
give a
What
big
is that?
benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how
Jesus.
frame time graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me
I wish
to,
they explained
to be
how
a
many
better
people were on
versions of
each
myself
team and
every
not
day.
just the team
We put in a
lead
lot
only.
of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
Because it is. I've been in it.
What a great team you have.
It's a big leg
Best
fest.
team. And now, we've been working on Caves and Cliffs Part 2. It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock
Let's
developers,
go.
Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so
Yeah,
good.
it feels like when you get
She's
a,
like
a
so
diverse
cute.
group of
She's
people
so
together in a
dainty.
room like that, even if it's a digital
What's up,
room, I
Michael
guess,
Gamer?
and all focused on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and
Never heard
feedback
anybody
and
so
telling us
happy
what's
about
working.
bug
So you
tracking.
add that to an amazing team, and it's
Yes.
really incredible.
We
biggest
really want
smile ever.
actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the
We
public
do
bug tracker. We
bug
have so many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and scenes
Minty
as you're
Winterize
finding
added
things, and you put
$5 to the
together
PC fund.
some
Thank you so
really
much,
awesome
Minty
worlds for us to look
Winterize.
at.
LA's gonna win, says Minty. That's the feeling everybody has, but maybe we're just bro, if you're just tuning in now, they've already delayed the deep dark to the next update, which will probably, as you guys know, it probably comes summer 2022, which includes all the deep dark and the Warden. Again, kicked another 8 months down the road. What you guys see is what's in this. The generation, this is it. The caves and the mountains, the cliffs, caves, whatever you want to call it. It's cool looking. I hope everybody's good at parkour. When I was in experimental, there's hardly any flat area.
Wow.
It's all like
they're beautiful.
Up, down,
what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together.
Caves and cliffs.
But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing
and they were still supposed to bring in the deep
this
dark.
This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread, and then also spread out to our community.
And they just kicked both of those into 1.19.
Yeah, we have been playtesting a lot, and we couldn't
Which will probably be summer of 2022. Caves and Cliffs is our next update. They're just
I feel so inspiring,
making
and
it
that's what we want to do
playable
with Minecraft. We want to
That's what
inspire
they're doing
everyone
now.
to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really
way
feel
too
that
laggy
this
and the
new
load
world
times are
generation
crazy
inspires, like,
hard.
going on adventure, building, telling stories.
Just remember, they got to make this work for mobile.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make
older
all
systems.
these changes, but then obviously we have so many players
Caves
who've
and
been
Cliffs
playing
is-
for so long. I mean, the two of you have
Caves and
worlds
Cliffs
that are like
without
10
the deep
years
dark
old.
and
I just
without the
love the
Warden
approach you took to
is
keeping
on
everything
schedule.
really safe for players who have
Caves and
existing
Cliffs
worlds.
will include the caves, the cliffs.
It's very important for us to be
go.
respectful to players'
The
worlds.
big
And,
mountains, the caves.
Like, Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that
The
it
generation
works
to
and it will
negative
work for
64
many,
and all
many
the way
years,
up to
then you can spend like all this
364.
love and time on your
Is
Minecraft
that it?
world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well. And the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to
Without
the left we
blending,
don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference. And Henrik, I know
That's the most beautiful
other
mound of dirt
part,
I've ever seen.
You want to show us with your own world.
Why did they show a mountain?
So what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft? And I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look.
Dude,
So
he only
there
goes
it
back
is,
to
all the old stuff we
1.17.
built 10 years ago. But that's what happens
That's
when
not 10 years ago,
when you open
bro.
the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new
That's a
caves
year
beneath
ago, not
the old areas.
10 years ago.
And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just, we just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
I'm calling
Don't
Cat.
look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting.
I don't even have a cat next to me. I should put one on for this.
First thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight down. Well, not
go.
straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time?
Huh?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time.
Oh, well, Java
and also to
and
ship
Bedrock
it with what we call
passed.
seed parity. And that's, what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly a generated seed.
Minecraft
but if you dig
again.
that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful.
I'm
I
out
want
of
to share it with my
town
friends. You can dig up that number and
Thursday.
share it with others. And then if they open a
It'll
new
for
world
sure
with
be
that
Friday
seed, they'll see
night,
the same
but
thing.
I'm not sure if
but
we'll
what's
have
new
one
for this
before then or
update
not.
is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with
EA
others,
Sports.
anyone who opens their world with that seed,
It's in the
regardless
bank.
of which edition they're
X-Man,
playing,
welcome.
will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's almost
Bedrock
identical.
looks better.
And then it's a thing in the community, you
Bedrock
find a
looks
super cool
better.
location and you share it, like, look at this world I found. And before, you couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can just share cool places together. And I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing, epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about
So we're
that.
not 100% there yet, but close. It's
Getting
very
close.
similar. Details.
You guys really that
different.
excited?
Seed almost parity.
To have a world in Bedrock and a world in Java that
I know
look
everyone
exactly
is
the same?
Anxiously, including
Is that
myself,
important to you
waiting
guys?
for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost
Well, the Java's
done.
way more
So we're gonna
refined and
release
it's
it
got
in
a
a
lot
month or
more in
two.
Java than
That is
Bedrock.
amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
Thank you.
Hence all the weird
Caves
parody
and Cliffs
issues.
Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And
X-Man,
speaking of
is that
screens,
bugging you
soon There will
too?
be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness
Minecraft
and
for
teamwork.
free, along
Let's
with
take a
your
look at some of
Game
Minecraft's
Pass
most
subscription
terrific teams.
to Xbox,
Zombies
which is
and the
also on
Proud.
PC. I have it for
Maybe not the
$9.99.
best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone.
That's pretty cool.
A relationship
If you already
that's
have Game
truly
Pass,
rock solid.
now you'll have Minecraft.
Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper?
Creeper.
Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper.
QW.
Not them
Creeper.
either. Ooh, that's got to hurt. You realize this is going out live, right?
Monkey with
If we don't find a
AK-47,
great
what's
example
up?
of Minecraft togetherness soon. What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right.
Bedrock.
Absolutely not.
Bava.
That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition
You get both.
are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Dang, that's
we
pretty
debated
cool.
which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java.
Yeah,
in
same
one
here,
place.
Monkey.
Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can
Jedrock,
play
you
the
like that or
original
Bava?
Blockbuster,
I like
crossplay
Jedrock.
supporting Cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Forza
Excellent
Horizon
point,
5,
Goat. Game
Halo
Pass
Infinity.
does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games
Back
with
4
my
Blood just came out
two
on
best
it.
friends.
Bro, that Game Pass is something
The
else.
sweet smell of togetherness.
They are. They're adding Java and Bedrock to all of Game Pass. Oh, that's only for PC? Is that only for PC?
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm VooBooey, and I'm
Yes.
back yet again
Halo
to help
Infinite.
guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob
I'm
that
excited
will
for
be added to
Halo,
Minecraft.
since I couldn't
For
play
those
it.
of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works.
I should have my
Our
new computer by
developers
then.
came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to
Oh,
Minecraft
this guy.
for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what
Is this
could
guy
have
over
been.
the top or is it just me?
Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you.
The Moo Bloom.
Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars
Bro, they
on a
shouldn't talk
clear
about
night,
bad
you
feelings.
are really missing out. But that was last year,
You think
and
Gollum
this
will
is
win,
now.
Smace?
So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there
Monkey
will be 2 rounds of
AK-47.
voting.
We'll see when it gets
The first
closer.
round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but 1 will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just 1 winner in the end.
2 rounds.
As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in.
Make sure you go to the
when I
most-
tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mobs.
And if I remember right, the vote was very quick. They only gave us like 10 or 15 minutes to vote. So make sure that we're ready for it. And make sure that you're on the most toxic place on earth, Twitter.
Mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click
Twitter's so
to cast
toxic.
your vote. That's it.
It's a
like
shame they
super
do it
easy.
there, but-
Well, the clicking part is easy. The
What are you
choosing
gonna do?
part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size, but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling
What?
Oh.
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Bro, this is so, this is so cheesy.
Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Just. Phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
Oh my God.
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you.
Tiny Jens sent
Wow.
you. While he
You want
looks
me
for
to play
Tiny
this
Agnes
game,
once
but I'm
again.
just-
Exactly.
He
It's
just can't
it's
keep
a
up.
tough job.
It
I'm
really
just
is.
kidding. I'm trying to read his
since you're here,
shirt.
can you please tell everyone all about this
Bro, what's
year's
his shirt
mobs?
say?
Absolutely.
But I'm just getting-
So, as you already mentioned, the team came
To
up
build
with
a-
3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with.
Jab, jab, jab,
And
jab, jab, jab,
they
jab.
are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely.
Jeb doesn't.
And,
Jeb doesn't act.
To begin with, we have the Glare,
He's straight up.
which is it's a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there will
added polar bears
might
because
be
of his wife?
monsters spawning.
Yes. Yeah, this is Jeb.
So naturally, it goes
Jeb
to those
face
areas
revealed
and gets
like 2
really
years
grumpy
ago or
about it.
something.
And that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
He's got Light's haircut. Light's loud.
And we are thinking about
Light's
ideas
haircut.
that in certain circumstances, the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying
Similar.
around and bring them to you.
Okay.
Define
And
similar.
if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on
Ghost
that
Likes
location
Minecraft,
instead.
what's up? Manners are good.
Yes,
Welcome,
and
welcome.
we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or
Does he not know
clearing
what
up
it
areas.
does?
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the copper golem.
He doesn't know what it does.
And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper. And it will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can de-oxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also de-oxidize it.
Wow.
Lightning
In
strike will
addition,
de-oxidize it.
It loves pressing buttons little bit randomly, is specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses them.
Yes, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions, we believe.
Do you know what
That's
you're talking
amazing.
about?
So, copper golem, allay, glare.
I don't think
all
he knows.
Sound good. How do people
Mr.
choose?
Stocksy,
I
what's
think it's
up?
going to be
Plush
quite
Wolf,
difficult.
what's happening?
But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think people will
He
figure
really
out
sounded
what they like the
confused when
most.
he was talking about the LA.
Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by. I
Man,
have
he's
now
nervous.
a creator question for you.
Bro, calm
Hola,
down,
soy
Jeb.
el 97 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes.
Hi, I'm El
Primera
Mayo
pregunta,
97 from
¿cómo
Mexico.
deciden qué mob poner a votación
How do
cada
you
año?
decide which mobs to
Segunda
put to a
pregunta,
vote each year?
¿Cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada
How
nuevo
does the
mob?
team come up with each
Última
new mob?
pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de
What
la
is it
comunidad
based
de
on
fans
community
o es
feedback or
inspiración
team
del equipo?
inspiration?
Okay, those three questions, I think everyone who wants
LA's
to know
got
the answer.
a gun.
Yeah, well,
The LA's all
ideas and
on the
inspiration
run.
can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park.
Sometimes
or,
inspiration
often, like,
jumps
you
out
play
of my
other games,
beard.
watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot
Yeah,
of
they
ideas
have a whole
to
bunch
work
of different
with, and
streams
we
right
need
now.
to
They have-
figure out like which ones do we
And then tomorrow,
want to do next.
they're
And a
redoing
good
the
way of
entire
doing that is
stream
actually
in
playing
like
the
20
game and see
different
which areas
languages.
that can be improved. I lost my train of
I mean,
thought.
there's so many different ways
Bro,
that these
spit
ideas
it!
come.
Spit
And
it
that's
out,
really
Jeb!
exciting to hear. So when
on,
the
man.
community
He's so nervous he
votes
can't
on
talk.
a mob today,
Look at him.
that mob is going to move
He's
forward
losing it.
towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob? Or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course, we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see
He's
how it
got
interacts
tiny
with
hands,
the
bro.
areas and other mobs
Look how
and
small
items,
his hands are.
that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details. Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about.
Dainty.
All right. Now you know
I don't
what
think
your
those
options
hands have
are.
ever touched
And if
the
you
shovel.
already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week,
Pretty
Lydia
fantastic.
spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
Ghost. Hey, I'm not bullying.
Each year, we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This
Plush
year,
Wolf, what's
we're
up?
going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made
Supposed to make
my
our
first
own
mob.
mobs. Yeah.
It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about
does that
how we
work?
can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's so great to be here. Like, just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the
Dude,
art
I want
they
that
have
little
created.
I know.
TNT cup.
I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my God, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are
I want the
Cupcake Brianna.
TNT
That's
cup.
Ka Studios.
That's cool
it was so
looking.
cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing.
Okay, so they're gonna kind of jib jab about this for a second, just to update everybody on what they've talked about so far. They talked about caves and cliffs and how the blending it in, so it's not just a whole bunch of straight cliffs that you can fall directly off of. So blending it in so it looks better. They also talked about parity between Java and Bedrock, but most importantly, they gave us an update on the Warden and the Deep Dark. And that is delayed again. The Warden and the Deep Dark are delayed until 1.19, most likely summer of 2022. So Caves and Cliffs will not include the Warden and the Deep Dark, just like it wasn't included in 1.17, which is where it was originally supposed to be. So that's the big news.
Before we get too far in, though, Fanny, you mentioned tools.
Blah, blah, blah. Here we go.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to
That
see,
wasn't that
Fanny,
creative,
when your
was it?
team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely
that's
one
what
of
the
my
realm
favorite
was set
parts of
to?
like working with creators. You just give them one
We'll go
tool or
play
two,
it.
and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creation, I'm like, how did they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm C0-STREAM,
Oh, this guy's
a
so
Minecraft
annoying.
YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
Jesus.
It's such a great question because the answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people that have
Imagine
been in the
in real
community for a
life
long
that guy
time.
yelling at you all
We actually
day.
just launched a new website we call the Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator,
man, I
learn
mean,
how Minecraft
I'll scream
content
if that's
creation
what it
works.
takes to get a
also
few
links out
million
to our brand new
subscribers.
documentation site that allows you to
But that guy,
just go super deep into
he's like-
learning the components and learning
he's a
entities.
streamer. I've
and then
watched
the
one
coolest
of his,
thing that we added, which is how we made our
one of his
mobs,
live streams, and
is
I only
we
made it
use
like
the
5
Minecraft
minutes 'cause
Entity
it was just
Wizard,
so
which is created by
streamy.
Giannis, and it's a block bench
Nonstop.
plugin
And he was
that allows
repeating
like
words.
super easy creation.
Same word like
of
5-6 times
mobs
in a
that you
row.
can add your own Minecraft game.
Bro, I want to make a plan.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonas. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator.
Jonas.
In 2017 I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench. The program is all about creating boxy, pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins.
How much do they cost? How
Almost
much
all
do they
3D
charge
models
for
you
that?
see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with
anybody know how
Mojang to
much
create a
they
new plugin for Blockbench.
charge for
The plugin makes it
Blockbench?
super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard and press Install. That
Entity
brings up
Wizard.
this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear.
Bro,
and
this
I'll
is
use
how
the
they do
same
their
for the
reskins?
behavior.
It's this easy?
Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer.
Now
Now
paint
let's
it
start
brown.
customizing our model using Blockbench.
Get it brown.
For
Let's
this
go.
example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model. Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat.
What's up, AI Plug and Play? Good to see you.
Okay, this
Been a
looks
while.
good. Now I'm
Welcome,
going to
AI
press
Plug and
save
Play.
and switch over to Minecraft.
Dude, he just colored it
I can find
brown.
our new grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and simply enable it.
And there you
This
go.
will
That's how they
automatically
create the new
enable
mobs,
resource
everybody.
pack as well.
1 minute.
Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory
1
and
minute.
use it. And here's
Boom.
our grizzly bear.
You can't even see it, bro.
Have fun creating. It's free
Its
and works
eyes
on all
are-
platforms.
Dude, that's a terrible looking grizzly bear, though. Can't even see that space.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that
I'd make something freaky
anyone
looking.
can be a creator.
How many
So,
legs and
Danny,
arms can you fit
tell us
onto something,
about
right?
your
And make it
adorable
roll.
mob that you made.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them. And
Oh,
I was just
dogs.
so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like every pixel was like, does
They
that
look
look like
like-
my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the
It doesn't
tails.
look like your dog,
to look
lady.
like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot. And I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm
doesn't
definitely
look
not an
like our
art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they are sitting.
It looks like recolored wolves.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the
Bro,
stage.
I'm
I wanted
in that
to kind of pull
area.
something from that nature. So
We
I
don't
made
all
Evelyn
wear
Evergreen.
flannels.
She's this kind
That's
of cute
Cat.
little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven.
What the
then
freak
I
is
animated
that?
the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forests.
It looks like
Her
something
eyes
that
are
would
really
hunt you in a
staring
scary
right
game.
into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest.
Doesn't that look like something that would hunt
So
you in a
I
scary
went
game?
a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn,
Oh my
you
God.
built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart
An
with
orange.
a twist, which is what I'm calling an alolotl, an axolotl, and an alligator.
Looks so kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added
Oh
together,
my
but it
God.
does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now based on your definition, because
Oh my
I made
God.
that and I showed it to all of you, which seeing something that you make in a game that you've
An
played, for me
alolotl?
for 11
Oh,
years,
no.
it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to.
Bro, I bet
just
you they
do
gave
that.
them,
So
like,
we
a
encourage
couple
you
hours
all
to do
try
that
it. Like,
project.
if someone that
There's
like,
no way they
paint
gave
is
them,
the
like,
only skill that I have. Like
good
I know
amount of time.
everyone can do it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out. Like we would be so incredibly proud to just see everything that you have
But the
built. We would
main
love to
guy,
see
he
it.
built
Yeah.
a freaking
It's
grizzly
available on
bear
all
that
the
you can't even
platforms,
see
and
its
just,
face.
post them on Twitter, post
So,
them on wherever you do, and
the tree
we'll
guy-
probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
I want that in,
I
in a
can't wait to
scary
see
mod.
what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are
You
definitely
make
ready
that
for the
tree,
mob
like,
vote next year.
like
so
big?
we don't even have to work on anything else.
That's like
These three
Siren
are
Head,
perfect.
scary
I'm gonna
tree.
have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace and allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I mean, I think it's incredible too because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs or like ShotCut schematics. That's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and
What's
make
up,
it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video.
Everybody
with some of our
loves their
favorites from
job
this
in
past year.
Minecraft. City Living 2. Hey, it's Rocket League, but with people. They made Rocket League with people. What?
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living, making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
Furniture Fury? Just run through beating the house up? What? Bro, I have to interrupt this for a commercial about bomb lobbers. You too can bomb lobs from one ship to another, one island to another. Go check out Bomb Lobbers. Now back to your scheduled program.
We just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
Hey, Wheel of Fortune. Carnival games, huh? Bomb Lobbers.
thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it.
Sajal
There's
Dawadi.
so many
Welcome to the
amazing
stream.
creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
Oroville Studios. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey, hey. It looks kind of slow. You nervous for the vote? It'll be coming up soon, and remember, they only give us like 10 or 15 minutes
Oh no.
for that first vote. So be ready. Make sure you have a Twitter account, the most toxic place on the universe.
Wow.
And then delete
We're
it after you're
kicking
done.
things off with the announcement of the. We're gonna tell you right now.
Bro, is
The
this
update Aquatic.
is this
Village and
copyrighted?
Pillage.
Are they ruining my
I'm
stream?
so excited.
Bees. Bees. Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a Nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo, and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Niesagen.
Hey, 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 hey.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are.
Definitely not glare.
The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is Tiger.
Mountains.
Bro,
it's the glow squid.
Why do it always look like they're remaking Terraria?
In what goes into Minecraft.
Oh my god, how embarrassing would that be? It's like a school play. They put together that thing that looks like a school play, but they had billions of dollars. This song is... What is this song, bro?
Go, 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 go.
What should I do now?
The freak is this?
Mob B.
Mob B, hey!
10 years ago, I stepped on the
Bro,
Minecon
who
stage
voted
for the
for that?
first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel
What's a
from
rap?
each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community.
I see it.
Okay, now before I get way
see it.
even more sappy than I was, let's head over to GOOO and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Here comes the first vote. We're coming up real close on the first vote.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do, though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music, so if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem, a little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues.
You
They
yourself
love
can make
spending
it.
their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem wins the vote. So those are your choices,
The vote's
and
on
they
Twitter.
are all so amazing.
Twitter.com.
How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you
Yeah,
need
they
to
open it
decide
right now.
which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right. The poll is now open. To cast your vote,
We'll
make
probably
sure you're
have
logged
10
into
minutes.
your
Let's
Twitter
see.
account. Go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round.
Greetings. My name is Narrator,
and I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
Intelligent.
I'm the actual
Artificial
star of the
intelligent.
Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe
Bro, I gotta
tomorrow.
go vote.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
Why don't they give us a break to go vote?
How do you spell Minecraft?
Nobody
What
cares
even
how to spell
is
Minecraft. Everybody.
These are just some of the questions
right,
you can
let's
ask
go
our
vote.
studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
We've actually received a question
Twitter.
for us just now.
Twitter Minecraft.
Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No.
Yes.
Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did.
Minecraft.
Until I started watching this
Here's the
informative
vote.
series that goes behind the blocks of every
The mob vote
part
is
of
open.
Minecraft
It's time to pick
Dungeons
your favorite.
development.
Glare,
Do they show the
Allay,
footage
or
of
Copper
you
Golem. Vote
begging to be
now.
put in the game?
Allay.
Maybe in Series 3.
Allay is winning right now.
Meet a
51.2% to
interview
the
some of
Copper
the most
Golem's
incredible members of the
38.7.
Minecraft community.
There's
They asked me to be honest. I was
223,000
too busy
likes.
being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Only 10% for
Okay.
Glare.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to
Make sure
lose
you
track.
vote.
I myself
Vote,
only
vote, vote.
recently learned that blocks
Vote,
have
vote,
been
vote,
added to the
vote,
game.
vote, vote, vote,
Subscribe to our
vote,
channel
vote,
and you'll
vote.
be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
He said that, but he was just playing around. He's
sure
not.
that's the right
He didn't sound off this year.
Finally,
Mr. Beast
this is our
and Dream did
fearless
not sound
show
off
that
this year,
tells
which
you
was good of him.
Minecraft's most scandalous secrets. Every month, we
We're out of time.
I voted Allay just because it's the only one that
Not,
I
we still have a few
see
seconds left.
as useful
Have a
for
great
me.
Minecraft Live, everyone.
No!
So that's it.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Bro, that was a weird commercial. Hey,
Now let's
hey.
welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So
Okay, we're
you
gonna
have
talk
a pretty
about
cool
Minecraft
job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah,
Dungeons.
I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table. So hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
recently had a couple of really cool releases.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently released to Steam.
Oh my gosh.
And I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews. And
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive.
It's just-
it was
it's
so
boring.
full of
That's the problem.
excitement
It
and love
doesn't
for
have
the
enough
game.
to
and
it. It's
yeah,
boring.
we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game.
He got excited. Did you see
gear,
that? He
a
leaned
new cape,
in.
a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor,
Uh-huh.
which has a spoon steering in your head.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
It's a lot of fun to stare at while you're playing,
Mm.
but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at
Yeah.
that haven't come out yet.
Yes.
1 million
Let's
votes.
check it out.
Is that an axolotl in the background out of water? Everything's so tiny. I wish if they made this game first person, if Minecraft Dungeons was a first person game, it'd be so cool. You know what, like what they're showing in the animations. It's cool. Everything's bigger, more frightening, more fun. But the game itself is like teeny little dudes. Even when you zoom in as far as you can. I do have the game, Minecraft Dungeons. If anybody wants to play it, you can play up to 4 people, but I found it pretty boring. mean, that's it. Whack, whack, whack. What is the what's that little flying white thing?
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love
that.
That
was not
so much.
exciting.
So many details.
So
That
there's
was
a
not
lot
exciting.
going on in that video and a lot to talk about. But why don't we start with, now that DLC
Did you guys
is
think
done,
that video was exciting?
what are seasonal adventures?
Roy is your boy. What's
yeah.
up?
Now that we are over with the story
I mean,
of the Orb
I don't
of
want to be
Dominance,
biased.
we
Did you
sat
guys
together
think
with
that
our
that
friends at
Minecraft
Double 11
Dungeons
and we started
thing they
working
just showed
on
was
seasonal
exciting?
adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long do they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name
Don't
is
crush
seasonal,
that lady's dreams.
will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you
Bro.
will always be able to go back to seasonal
take
adventure
that whole
number 1,
team.
gather some rewards there, go back to number.
They could take the whole team that's working on Minecraft Dungeons and have them work on the stuff that now is delayed until summer of 2022. The Warden and the Deep Dark. Yeah, they could do that.
Number 2, gather some rewards. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly.
See how
and
tiny
have
it
some
is?
fun with your friends. Why not? Like we see here.
That's
having a
zoomed
party.
in, by the way.
Also, we added
That's as
tons
far
of
as you
new
can zoom.
capes because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins.
Yeah, I
just
voted.
in case we were missing.
I voted,
a lot
Roy.
of skins.
Yeah,
I voted live.
That's a ton of skins.
You guys saw it.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
Hey, Strawberry17 here, and I have a question.
Strawberry17.
Will there be content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track and a track you can pay for. So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want
We
at any time.
always strive
So,
to have
yeah,
a free
we
path
wanted to cater everyone.
and a path
That's
you could
great.
pay for.
So how do you earn
What's the
rewards?
difference?
Right. You
1 minute left
will
in the
be able
vote.
to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you
We
beat a
should go,
daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure
Let's
points.
refresh.
Also, we implemented new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like, this week, if you beat 100 zombies,
0
you'll
minutes
get
left.
extra adventure points.
1.245
Yeah, but people
million
do it so
votes.
fast. I'm also impressed.
Now keep in mind, this is not the
and
final
also,
vote.
The best way
This
to
is
get
not the
adventure
final
points
vote.
is in the tower.
They're taking the top
Okay,
two,
the tower,
and
which
then
we
they're
have not
redoing
spoken
the vote
about
again.
No.
So what is the tower?
So if
The
all the
tower
Glare
is
people
another
jump to
free
Gollum,
single-player feature
it's
that
only a
we've
couple
added
percent
to camp.
apart.
So you'll be able to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it
Again,
turned out.
this is the
And
preliminary
it is
vote.
a space
To cut it down
with
to 2,
30 different floors.
it'll be
Each
another
floor
vote for the
harder
final.
than the one before, and
There's
you'll
2
get to fight
votes.
in arena modes.
So make sure
You'll
you
get to
stick
fight
around and vote
bosses.
again.
You'll get to
Don't
meet
miss
some new
out
tower inhabitants
on the real
and,
vote, the one
yeah,
that counts.
hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom.
Yeah, we gotta hope
and
that Glare
you'll be
people
able to
don't go
find
to
new
the
gear
Copper
as you
Golem, or
progress.
it's tight.
Okay.
It's real
So
tight.
yeah, the floors get more difficult, your character gets stronger, and you can test your skill.
That sounds really fun. So let's take a look at some live gameplay of the tower right now. And for that, we have JP. Hi, JP.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you stole that
Playing
throne from the
Spooky Fall?
Arch-Illager.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking
Speaking
so
of
sharp.
my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
What?
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we've prepared some special floors
How
to
can we
showcase
solve-
here. So this is an example of a very early floor
Bro,
in the tower. So
I'm trying
you
not
see
to be
JP's
critical, but
tower
why is he
avatar,
glowing white?
Has very little amount of gear.
You can't
and,
even see
yeah,
him.
you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the tower,
Looks
right?
so cool.
Yeah. We
It looks
also
washed
wanted
out.
to make sure that the tower was this whimsical,
I
magical
feel like I need to
space.
crank up my
So,
saturation.
yeah, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical spaces.
Bro, does this look like it's washed out? Like you have it on light mode or something? This looks terrible. They should have at least adjusted the color.
So yeah, this level is quite easy, as you can see.
It's not just me, is it?
It's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's our tower.
Bro, he's getting
very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you
that
through the
thing's
tower,
healing
and
him?
yeah, will guide you around. And ooh.
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
wow,
so fast.
Too easy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, each of these levels
He did really well, but every time I blink,
you can
I
come
see
back
Minecraft
for
dungeons.
up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
Right, yeah. Our tower runs will be seeded, and they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks, you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say, I reach floor 5
think it looks cool
and
with the
I
white
get
skin?
defeated at floor 5. So then next time around, I'll remember, I should have chosen
want
a
it to be
different
more
weapon,
colorful.
and then I bet I could have done it. So yeah, you can share those tips with your friends, and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
Exactly.
All right.
I think
let's
in the
give
menu
JP
you can
a
adjust
real
the light
challenge
on
now.
that.
We're
I
gonna
think you
go
just had the light up
the
way too
tower
high.
to a much higher floor.
Oh God, here we go again.
You ready, JP?
Let's do it.
Let's go, JP.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like. So we
look
tried
how hard
to add
that is,
new
guys.
exciting combinations of
He
mobs
just
that
fought a
we've never
slime,
had
bro.
before. So JP is right now fighting
2
jungle
slimes at
mobs,
once?
but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll
Oh,
be
here we go. Now
some
we're
new
talking.
mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are
Bro, are they even
extremely
shooting at him?
bulky guards. We even have a ghast in the mix, and JP's getting
The only thing that can really shoot the gas
So,
got him.
We're getting that's a tower guard right
Boom,
there.
bro.
So yeah, we're getting tons of new combinations.
Anything that can
and
shoot. He's dead.
new
He's gonna
ways
die.
to experience the game.
Oh, I hope he
and defeat
dies.
mobs
Kill
and
it.
find strategies.
Kill
and
This
him.
looks really difficult.
Yes.
Kill
yes,
it.
it is.
JP's not doing so good right now.
Death.
No. See?
Yeah.
Oh, JP, that was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December.
December.
So very, very soon.
That is very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming by. This is all very exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Let's
Everything's
take
exciting.
one last look at some
Their
gameplay
jobs
from
are
the
exciting. Everything's exciting. Oh my God.
Once again, our friends at Element Animation have
There you
made
go.
us something
Minecraft
to
Dungeons.
enjoy and perhaps even sing along to. All while taking us through everything you can do right now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck
Sing
in your head all
along.
week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey, you two! Have you discovered all the features in Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
Yes, I have.
There's brand new colored candles and the lichen makes rocks glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside a geode. The buds grow into clusters, then you get shards when they're mined. These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drip leaves, make your house from these.
Bruh.
Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine raw copper, smelt some ingots into blocks. A lightning rod and thunderstorms will stop you getting shocked. Copper oxidizes, but to stop it, make it waxed. Craft your raw ores into raw blocks if you've got too many stacks. You can find axolotls in the water underground. Put them in your bucket, you can carry them around. There's glow squids way down here, they fill their caves with light. Make a sign using their ink, make the glow frame super bright. There's dripstone blocks and deep slate versions of the ores. There's so many things here to explore, and there's so much more.
There's so much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. we had the glare, the
No
allay,
comment on that
and the
song.
copper golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race.
See you, glare.
And that mob is the glare. So that still leaves two amazing mobs to
They
choose
should have
from.
made it angry.
Which one do you want? Will it be the allay
what a waste.
or the copper golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the
Go
future?
vote now.
Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's
Here
a
we go.
brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account
brand new
with
poll.
only these two mob
Only these
finalists
two
to choose
mobs.
from. Make sure
Here we
you're
go.
logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend
Go to
your
the
days
most
and nights
toxic
with
place
in the
on
game.
earth, Twitter.
Your vote really counts.
And vote
so
for
don't
your
miss
mob.
out on your chance to change Minecraft.
Hey, let me vote
I know
twice,
who I'm
baby.
going to vote for.
Yeah.
I think I can see Jens voting right now.
Eight minutes left.
Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love
It's tight.
everything about school.
There's only an
Maybe
8%
that would have been
difference.
different if
Go vote, guys.
I had
Go vote.
Minecraft in my classes.
Vote for
Minecraft
what you want. There's
Education
only
Edition
8%
is available
difference.
for schools, homeschools, and after-school
it's close.
programs. You can explore awesome education content in Minecraft Marketplace. Learn about everything from sustainability to ancient worlds, even how to speak
like the
new
LA
languages,
votes are
all
splitting
in Minecraft.
between the two.
The coolest part is seeing how with Minecraft, the students often become the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated.
Bro, I don't wanna hear
But
this.
anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around
This is
the
like
world.
filler that
by
they put in
kids
while
who
people are
didn't get
voting.
in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Here, let's do something.
Young people
Let's,
all over the world are using Minecraft
Whoa,
to explore
whoa.
issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
Alexa, no,
We have
no,
different
quiet.
classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We reached out to one of
What's
our
Alexa's-
teachers who
what's
learned
Alexa's
Braille, and
problem?
she taught us a thing or two.
Take a look at what these girls built, a school of the future. They thought about clean energy
Get out
and
of there.
inclusive design.
An interesting fact about our building is that we use coding to build a playground.
Dude,
it
snap.
was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient
Why did
myths
this
into
switch?
Minecraft worlds.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal Ma'am, I would like to present to
That's
you
not it.
an indigenous tale, Chiri and Ka,
Hey.
from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
There you
In
go.
Canada, Australia, and New Zealand,
We got the vote
classrooms
over
are using
here.
Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures.
We're gonna stream over
And
there.
they're not just building blocks, they're building super
Yeah,
useful
yeah,
skills.
yeah.
Games like Minecraft
I'm gonna
prepare you
keep
for the
updating
future,
this.
teaching
6
us how to
minutes
work
left.
together, solve problems, and even write code.
Normally in school, it's
It's
like,
a 9
here's this, do
8.8%
this, off you go.
difference.
But now it's like, blank schedule, Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an epic citywide esports
Battle of the Boroughs.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have been all over this.
Absolutely.
Oh, me too.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums.
This vote looks pretty stuck on these numbers.
Teams of students built turtle habitats and wind farms. And
Hey,
in
thanks for
Slovakia,
calling me
young
kid,
people
manners.
imagined a bee
Makes me feel
sanctuary
good.
in Minecraft.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
We can
They
live more
didn't know bees
sustainably,
swarm until
we can treat
Minecraft?
one another better. And
Bro.
can we all agree that learning should always be fun?
Uh-oh.
Let's build a better world together.
The golem's picking up steam. We better check on something.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update. Welcome back, Agnes.
We better check on-
How's the show felt for you?
Super
See
good.
what
Like, I think
Dream's
it's a
doing.
really fun show, and also, of course, we've shown so many exciting things.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very
all he
sweet
said
of you.
is that
And of
they're
course,
all
we
cute.
Many that lead it together, but
That's all he said. They're all cute.
I'm like the creative lead, and
Dream.
I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite
Sitting
surreal
back.
because I also used
Mr.
to be a
Beast.
Minecraft player and love this game, and it's
Yeah,
I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who play and love it and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean,
This
we
is
are
talking
part of
about
the community
building
too.
Yes,
a real life
And now,
Squid Game.
Agnes, you are going
He's going to spend a ton of money and do a real life Squid Game.
The next update is.
Is he going to get away with murder?
Okay,
I
so
don't
the
know.
next update is called the Wild Update.
The next update is called the Wild Update.
The Wild Update sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it encompass?
The Wild Update.
The word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature. And the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
What about the
Ooh,
warden
that
and the
sounds
dark deep that
awesome.
just got
And
pushed?
So what we're gonna do is
You
we're
think
gonna
they fit in the
have
wild?
some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild Update, because there's these different
All right,
parts
we better-
to it.
we better
and
watch
we have
that.
the first one here,
The
which is
LA's
our deep dark expert, Brandon.
Doing good.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
No, get rid of chat.
So we've moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things
Deep
about
Dark
the
and
Deep
the
Dark
Wild.
and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded. It's gotten bigger, and
And the
we really
Skulk,
wanted
he
to
just
make sure
said-
that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it.
He said the warden and the skulk. So the skulk sensors are also delayed. Son of a. Deep Dark, skulk sensors, and warden all
That
delayed.
includes even unique loot inside the.
We're talking
Oh, wow.
June of 2022, I bet. That's 8 months. Man. Yeah, there's the skulk sensors. Man, all that's delayed. We were all wondering why we hadn't heard anything about the warden in a long time. That's why. I feel like this is a room we could have made ourselves pretty easy, right? It's like they took a stronghold and a bastion and kind of just munched them together. They didn't
Wow,
show the
it's,
warden.
Like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like I have so many emotions when I look at that deep dark biome.
Yes, I mean,
That's not
we
a good
really didn't
sign.
want the Deep Dark biome to just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players.
It's
We're
just
just
like
going to
an
let them
underground
go
dungeon.
throughout and explore and see what they come
Underground
to.
dungeon with
And
chests
there's
in
even
it.
this, ancient structure in the
Yeah.
middle of every
Stronghold
single
of
city. and
Bastion had a
It's
baby
got something interesting
called
about
the
it that you're going
dungeon
to have to explore
under
in
the
game.
ground.
It's really cool. I like.
It looks like
feels a
Minecraft
place
dungeons
you want to explore
inside Minecraft.
I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family. Maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow. So, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skull blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine,
Okay, so they took
some
glow
of the
lichen and
blocks,
turned it green.
you actually get
or blue.
enchanting points.
This is just like
Yes,
moss.
and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or
It's like
something, you can
moss
just
and
use
glow
a silk
lichen.
touch.
The skulk version.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now.
Whoa, what was
and
that?
it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
Oh man, that's kind of scary. What the heck?
You can even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a
Bro,
skulk
it turns
sensor,
off
even
all the
sneaking,
lights?
it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a
Bro,
minute,
it turned
we're
off
gonna
all the
show you a
lights.
clip
They had
that's
lamps
a
and it
little
turned them off.
scarier.
Lanterns.
But I mean, Brandon, those have so
Wow.
many things that
They're
players
still not
can
showing
do
the
with
warden.
them. Like,
What's
what
up?
do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless the player actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
Cool. And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out
the
walking
vote should
and
be
then they
over by
activate the
now.
shriek and hear like.
That's amazing. Or you
Oh
do
my
that
God, that
all
lady.
around your world, and just whenever anyone's visiting
I'm
you,
not going to visit your world.
shriekers are just shrieking. We
Whoops.
have a community
I don't want to
question
type
for you.
that out. Oh my gosh.
Hi, it's Trinjam from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
There you go, LA won.
Yeah,
Final
I mean,
results.
that's an interesting question.
It won
From
by
the art side, we actually
8.6%.
had the
So
inspiration
LA
behind the human
wins.
larynx, which is like the vocal cord or
LA.
vocal structure or something. Just something that represents kind of creating
won, it
sounds.
won, it won.
And from the gameplay
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
perspective,
yeah,
we
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah.
make sure that first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So
It'll be out
usually
in
you can kind of sneak around, and
2024,
as long as you
everybody.
don't activate
Thanks for voting.
the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
The warden, finally. Oh. So if you activate that too many times, then the warden spawns in. That makes more sense. I like how they did that. It turns all dark. Again, all dark. Oh my God! It spawns in the dark. Oh my God. Bro, that's frightening. Oh my God, it's right there, dude. Get it? Turn around and hit it, man. Oh, he's walking really slow so it doesn't see him. Then he threw a snowball to distract it. Uh-oh. You just made noise, bro. You're dead. You're dead, man. He's got a heartbeat? Oh my God! In the dark?
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet after seeing that.
Bro,
wow,
what?
there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is...
What? I can see it. Now I can't see it. Right here. Okay, so it just alarmed him. The heartbeat noise kicks up. Where's it at? He's running. Oh my God! Is it just like big red lips?
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family.
Sneaking
Wow,
gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So
That looks really cool, but I wish
super dark and you're sneaking, trying to find a
Yeah,
treasure,
it's
trying to
supposed
avoid
to
the
be-
warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
You're not supposed to be able to solo
cool.
it.
I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon. And I just love how much you've expanded the Deep Dark to feel it's so
like,
immersive.
Like a golem with
it's really
10
amazing.
times the
Thank
power.
you so much for joining us and scaring us.
I bet it's about 4 times the strength of a golem,
He's an
huh?
expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like Brandon.
Kind of sounds like an enemy, yeah.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
I'm excited for that update.
So Agnes, the Deep Dark
In June
is one part. This
of
sort of very
2022.
adventurous side of the Wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft.
Yeah,
And
the word
one thing we want
that
to
was
focus on is
frightening.
immersion.
I'll admit, that was
so
frightening.
when you play Minecraft, we
That's
really
like
want you to
Jump
feel
Scare
that you're
City.
inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity.
Roy, it's going to
So we want
change it a
find,
lot
like, unique
if you're in the Deep
identity
Dark.
for
It's-
different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers.
Are those big birch trees?
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
It looks very Swedish.
It's like a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so
We made a
you want to
Swedish
add more
forest.
atmosphere to the different biomes,
Wow.
but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
Yes, that's true. And that's the swamp. Oh,
Swamp.
our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful concept art. And as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here and our
What's it,
swamp
fireflies or
expert,
something?
Corey. Welcome, Corey.
It's got fireflies.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so
Bruh.
quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
He had that
it's
planned
very
out for
on brand.
weeks. Weeks.
So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming.
Happy witches?
The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Dude, that's so creative. A boat with a chest? Oh my god. Oh. Hey, at least we can carry stuff around on our boats, huh? The chest boat.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
What a great...
Yes, and especially now, you know, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have
What was
even
that
wider
animation?
rivers,
What
so it's
is
easier
happening?
to travel on water. So it's going to be like
It is super
extra
useful, but that was...
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes,
When
so
you break
like,
somebody's
when you go
boat-
rafting, in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
It's
that's
really
nice.
amazing.
I'm not putting
and you've been
diamonds in
working
my
on
boat,
what
lady.
I think now will be my
Is she
favorite
crazy?
tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
Mangrove?
So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from
Mangrove
mangrove trees. They're actually
tree
like
generation.
ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here, the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves.
that
They actually grow from the
scaffolding?
leaves
What is that?
themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules. for a minute.
Jungle?
Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or like, let's say they fall into water, they can float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water, underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land.
can
And
float
mangrove
for a
trees
year?
themselves
What?
are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting
Oh
climate
my
change,
God,
for
bro.
local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling
This
that you can plant
encyclopedia
underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it
of
underwater and on
mangrove
land as well.
info.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's
So
adorable.
seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type.
Brown.
And like always when we add a new tree,
Another brown.
we're so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a
Oh
new wood
man,
type?
it's so pretty. It looks like
therefore we're so happy that we were able to add the new wood type for the mangroves.
Look at that, it's pretty.
I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
Like pink
oak. I love it.
I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because we decided to go with like really big roots, and I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth. And
Big
it was a bit
roots?
tricky to decide how the roots should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block roots. Because, for example, when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture. It's really nice atmosphere.
Those are the roots.
That's beautiful.
I really agree.
They're
And like
big
when I
as
was
the tree,
testing,
man.
I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves.
It
So I
gives
was
them a
like,
huge feeling.
Why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like
Your
Agnes
roots really
likes.
grow up that
And
high?
you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
Bro, that's ugly.
So beautiful.
I think
and,
that's ugly.
I mean, during sunset, every time I was
No
testing,
offense.
I would actually like
It's
pause
just my
the
opinion. I
day-night
think it's
cycle
really ugly.
just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that was not dirt.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud
We're gonna have
to
a
do
mud
something
block.
really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like
Oh,
I
that's
always
pretty
need
cool.
more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, it's diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a villager's job.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
There's clay
Yes,
everywhere.
we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting
Mud
building
bricks.
block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and I'm really excited to build with them.
It kind of looks like the
just
stuff that
love
people
the
put
look
on
of
the
them. They're
outside of their
awesome.
houses. That looks pretty
so
cool.
beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
どうもコパニーチェプチプチ
It looks
で
like
す。私
rock,
からの質問はね、
like
こちらになります。
that's
ど
on
う
the
して泥
outside
レン
of
ガを
houses.
追加することにしたのでしょうか
Why did you decide to add mud
I'm
bricks?
so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it.
How did they
so the
even
main
know
reason
is
that
what I
wanted
wanna
to add
know.
mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels
How
equally
did they get a
welcome when
question
playing Minecraft.
about something that wasn't
that is-
released yet?
That is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes. Well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Derpy? Frogs. Bro, they're huge. Those aren't frogs. Jesus. Dude, they're over half a block high. Good God. Those look cool.
They
though.
are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them.
Is there small baby
the
frogs?
croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs, yes. And they do love to jump around.
They're
and
small
especially
baby
on lily
frogs?
pads. And actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean
Talk
the
about
big
it.
drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
And you're adding another little
do
tiny
they drop?
creature to
Itty
this
bitty.
update.
I don't think
Yes,
they drop
the
anything.
fireflies.
I knew it.
So
I
you can
guessed
see them roaming
Fireflies.
around, adding a lot of ambience to the
Nailed
swamp, making it feel just nice
Those
and
are
cozy
green.
at night. But really, my favorite part of them is just
Why
making
are
the
they
world
green?
come to life, like feeling like there's life going on all around you. And
Bro,
yeah,
are fireflies
also
green?
frog food. Yeah, I forgot
I
to
thought they
mention
were
that.
red.
They're frog food.
Poor fireflies. Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh
look how
my-
happy that frog is.
Yeah, and they're
That's true.
beautiful frog food.
That's
so
pretty cool
you
looking.
can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and the frogs get to eat. So that's,
Everybody wins.
Now, we're calling
A
them
jar to catch 'em in?
fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish, it's
eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay. it's very interesting. It became
Lightning
like a lot of
bugs.
people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Hey,
Yes, so
baby
all
frogs.
baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Ew! Oh!
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and
Bro,
derpy
I wanted
with the
baby
tadpoles.
frogs, not that.
And you can pick them up in a bucket.
Ew.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So, for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog.
Snowy frog?
Yeah, as you can see here. So the frogs have kind of like two main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system.
That's
so
a
frogs
snowy
are like
frog.
the first cold-blooded animal
It's
in
green.
Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color
I would have thought it would have been
depending
white.
on or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to like Minecraftify it. So therefore, the tadpole's going to pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And
Like
there
a
are three
villager
variants.
changes.
Three
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen two. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog. So let's say you
Like-
were
like a
venturing out
tropical
into the
fish?
desert or the jungle.
Is it gonna
and you
be
take
orange?
your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn
Great!
into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed.
Bro,
Just
that
chilling
is
there.
ugly.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that they were
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason they are white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we had something new, we
Bro,
read
make
a lot.
them
It's super fun
colorful.
because we can
Come
be really
on.
geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called gray foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all three of them. And you didn't, so you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant is going to have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So Corey,
Bruh.
which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be
They're
the
gonna have
snowy
something
frog.
unique.
It looks so cozy.
But we don't know.
I'm
We're gonna let the
tropical
players
frog.
decide.
I'm
Hopefully,
very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I'm gonna love them all.
of them. Yeah, exactly.
What
Thank you so much for joining
you
us,
squish
Corey,
'em?
and taking us into a deep dive of
Can you
all
make squishy
really
frogs?
cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you.
I want to make
Thank
some
you,
squishy
Corey.
I'm gonna
frogs.
hop on out of here.
Bye, Corey.
Frog legs? Can you serve
promise.
up frog legs?
I like that though.
This is quite an awesome update. And I mean, I really see the name for the wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty
Yeah.
concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark. And I love that contrast between these two things.
It's absolutely amazing.
Huh.
Well, we're getting
Interesting.
close to the end of the show. And as always, the time has flown by and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements and then we will reveal the winning mob.
The biggest announcement is. Chest boat. Hey.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game. Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow.
Very exciting.
You really came in style.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is...
We know, we have
LA.
Twitter.
Wow. Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely, lovely mob.
That is so
LA,
exciting.
LA,
So
LA,
Agnes,
yay,
when can
yay.
everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the
Next
Wild
year!
update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, thank you so much. Bye.
Next year! Next freaking year! Bro. Why they gotta... Bro. All right, so they did answer the questions that were most important to what I was thinking, which was, how come they haven't been showing the Warden? Why aren't they talking about the skulk sensors? What's going on with that stuff? And that's because that's all moved out to the update, which they're calling the Wild update, which is probably going to be June of 2022. They didn't say. But also that means that's when the LA is happening as well. So the LA is pushed all the way back. We won't see it for like 8 months. Dang, bro. That was a lot of buildup for something we can't have for a long time. That's a bummer. The Wild update looks kind of cool. I'm just hoping that they'll actually be able to deliver on the Warden and the skulk sensors that were promised in 1.17 and then were pushed and promised in 1.18, that they'll actually come out in 1.19, a year and a half after they're supposed to come out. Let's hope. Cross your fingers. The LA, that should be easy. They made mobs in 1 minute. They made a mob in 1 minute. 1 minute, we saw them make it. And we all know it looks just like the little vixen things that come from the evoker. All they gotta do is take the sword away and color it blue. Done. Done. All right, anyways. Anywho, so what we know is that coming up soon will be the Caves and Cliffs update. Again, they didn't give a date. They just said this year. So obviously we can expect it in December at some point. It's October now, so probably 2 months. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later, but probably in December of 2021. Within a couple of months, we'll finally get the Caves and Cliffs. And as we know, what does that include? It includes the changes to -64 down in the ground, to positive 360 or 364 up in the sky, to great big mountains. They're really hard to find, by the way, the big ones. There's a lot that are a couple hundred blocks high, but if you want to find the ones that are 300 or 260 or whatever they are, those ones are hard to find. But they're there. Also, all of the ore will be different. It'll be down deeper and it has changed so that you got to go below 0 to get into diamond territory. So there is a lot of changes still coming. There's a lot of betas and things that have to be worked out. Because right now, the new update runs like absolute garbage because it lags everybody's systems too much. But again, they slowed the elytra down, so you can't move as quick anymore. which will allow the game to load in better, but I'm curious how they're going to actually make it work for iPads, mobile, Switch, PCs that are older. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. So we'll see. I don't know, man. Yeah, they could have said it came with Caves and Cliffs Part 2, yeah. I don't know. I wish they would have had more. But hey, I'm going to be back. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to this Minecraft Live 2021 co-stream. I really appreciate the support. I hope that you had a good time, at least figuring out what's going to happen in the near future with Minecraft, all the way out till June of next year. Hopefully you love some of the changes. Hopefully your mob got in. And hopefully this brings back a little bit of a charge for some people so we get a little bit of a population boom again into Minecraft. I hope. Other than that, everybody, I'll be back in a little while to do some random scary games on live stream. I don't know which ones. Just gonna play some scary games. More than likely indie games that take 20 minutes to 40 minutes to complete and do multiple of them. Just something fun to do, play some scary games. And then I gotta go get some tires swapped out on a car because I'll be driving my own personal vehicle for my new work job. Then later tonight, we're either gonna have Rocket League or Back 4 Blood. I'm not sure which one. I didn't get any feedback at all. And I'm looking to see what kind of feedback you guys have. Do you want Back 4 Blood? Do you want Rocket League? Send the feedback to me. Put it in video suggestions or send me a direct message in the Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, hit !Discord. It'll give you a link. It's an automatic invite to the Discord. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on everything that's coming. This week was kind of busy. I did 5 videos and 5 live streams, Monday through Friday. One night we missed a live stream, but we did 2 live streams on another night. So you got 10 pieces of content in 5 days. Don't expect that every week. This was a busy one. But take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you in a stream or a video very, very soon. Bye-bye! See you guys!